Welcome to the YouTube channel. This is some watercolors and sharpies. So what I'm first going to do is take a piece of copy paper and make a stencil, and I chose an umbrella, something simple. I cut it out, and then what I need to do is tape it onto my watercolor paper. So just a little tiny piece of paper and some tape. Okay, so I'm getting the paint ready, and it's called loading the brush. So see how I'm dragging my finger across the brush? Yeah, you're gonna get dirty. And really go close to the edge of your stencil. Really kind of get the paint as close to it so that you can see the stencil when you pop it off. So I use purple too, whatever colors you want to use. Obviously this is just something that you can do that looks cool in my opinion. And so after you finish that, you can add a lot of paint. I kind of fiddled around here. I loaded this up, and then I added a tiny bit of orange to make it darkened green, and then a little bit of yellow too. I was just kind of playing around, and then decided to use a straw. And after I used the straw, I thought, well, what else could I do? So this is just a process you can watch me do and see how I kind of play with it. So I'm kind of pressing down and lifting up using a round brush, and then just fiddling away. So yeah, go ahead and watch this, and then I will be back. Right, when it's pretty dry, you can remove the stencil. Be careful, because I made a little bit of mistake. So what I did was just kind of blot it, and I also didn't really want too much underneath the umbrella. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and sketch a little bit. You don't have to do this, of course. This is just something that I've chose to do, and I thought that looked like some flowers that I was holding, so I decided to make my little person reaching to some flowers. So I'm using some paint, the very tip of my brush. I could probably use a smaller brush, that might be easier, but this is a number 6 round brush, and it's working okay. And it's okay that the green's going in that. I kind of like that. And then I decided to do a little hat. Alright, so what else can I do? I'm going to take a piece of cardboard and press down and lift up. And then after I do that, I'm going to take some salt and sprinkle it on. So after it's fully dry, I need to rub the salt off. It has to be about a day, and then you can rub it off. If you have it damp and you try to rub it off, it's a mess. So here's a Sharpie, and I'm outlining things, and I just decided to use a couple of different colors. You can use markers, you could use really anything. You could just go back with the paint. I like using a pen on and Sharpies on watercolors. I think it looks cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, liking, subscribing to my YouTube channel. I hope you have fun with watercolors.